Surface area of a rectangular prism. Surface area is the sum of the area of all faces on a three-dimensional figure. Here we have a rectangular prism. If we open it up and cut along all of the edges, we end up with a net. We have the back, the bottom, the front, and the top. And as I fold, kind of imagine how that would come to place. Here's the bottom, the back, front, top, and then the two sides of the prism. This. So here's our net. Our net is made up of rectangles. And if we're just trying to find the sum of all the areas, we're just finding the area of all the rectangles and adding them together. Well, in a rectangular prism, the top and the bottom are going to be the same size. And if we're just looking at it as a rectangle, it's going to be length times width, length times width. Well, the front and the back are also the same size. This side of the bottom is length, so this would be the length as well. And this side is the height of the prism. So the front is also length and height. And for our side, this side is width, so therefore this side is the width. And this, when you turn it up, is the height. The formula for surface area of a rectangular prism: surface area equals 2 length width plus 2 length height plus 2 width height. Easy way to remember it is each of the measurements has to be paired with the other, and you multiply it by 2 because there's the top and the bottom that's a pair, the back and the front are a pair, and the sides are a pair. These plus signs, you need to think of them as stop signs. I know a lot of you are using a calculator. You cannot just plug in all these numbers and expect your calculator to give you the right answer. Calculator does not understand order of operations, but you do. In order of operations, you're going to have to multiply, 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 get those answers, and add them together. So the plus signs, anytime you see them, are like stop signs. All right, so let's find the surface area of this rectangular prism. Surface area equals, all right, I got to write the formula. Again, match up each one of the units with every other. So we have 2 length and width plus 2, well, I did length and width, so I'm going to do length and height, plus 2, the only other combination is width and height. And I'm going to label my picture real quick so I remember where everything has to go. 18 is going to be length, 7 is going to be the width, and 10 is the height. Don't get so hung up on which one's length, width, and height. As long as you stay consistent throughout the entire problem and label your picture, you're going to be okay. So surface area equals 2 times 18 times 7 plus 2 times 18 times 10 plus 2 times 7 times 10. So multiply all this together, but stop at, let me just show you. If we were to just multiply all of this straight through, 2 times 18 times 7 plus 2 times 18 times 10 plus 2 times 7 times 10 equals, we get this crazy number. Not the correct answer at all. So multiply 2 times 18 times 7. So 14 times 18. So surface area is 252. I stopped. I'm going to multiply these numbers together now. So 20 times 18 is 360. Stop again and multiply. This is going to be 140. Now add those together. You can see this is not the same answer we got before. This is the correct answer, 752 millimeters squared. We're back with squared units because we're finding surface area, and area is squared